Audio Jungle.
Hello everyone, this is England the analyst, and today I'll be talking to Patriots. Yes, the Patriots, and are the Patriots an irrelevant team? And this is England the analyst. Alright, this morning I was watching Get Up, Skip and Shannon, things like that, social media. It seemed like because Tom Brady is in the Super Bowl, the Patriots been catching a lot of heat, man. They have. You have Danny Amendola saying what he said. Then you got Gronk basically saying the organization haven't been hitting him up since, he went to Tampa, because we know what Gronk did. He retired after a year, and then he goes to Tampa Bay with Tom Brady. So basically, he wanted out of the Patriots, so he retired. He probably already knew that Tom Brady was going to leave, which happened. They both went to Tampa. Now they both are in the Super Bowl. He said he has no problem with the organization, but, since he left, or since he been with Tampa Bay, nobody from the organization been hitting him up. So that, man, Matthew Stafford said trade me to any team besides the Patriots. Like, you know what any team is? Jacksonville, any other team besides the Patriots. Which they did. They honored his wishes. I personally don't think the Patriots are irrelevant as long as Bill Belichick is there. I play Madden a lot, to be honest. I do play it a lot. And you have these game settings. You have rookie, you got pro, all Madden. To me, the Patriots started the season playing in all Madden. And what I mean by that is that's the hardest of the hardest. You have a washed up Cam Newton. You have the most players to opt out. You have a defensive coach who best defensive players opt out, and Patriot and Hightower. You have no receiving core. Offensive line wasn't that good. So, and with that being said, they wasn't no 3-13 team. They wasn't no 5-11 team. No, they was 7-9. That's not bad. But now they have to. They are in rebuild mode. But I believe Patriots rebuild mode and any other team rebuild mode is different. Like a Detroit Lions rebuild mode. They went 7-9, but missing pieces, washed up Cam Newton, right? And like I said, they playing this game at all Madden, and they went 7-9. Whereas though you got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you have an offensive-minded coach. You have Mike Evans, Chris Godwin. OJ Howard got injured, but then you have Leonard Fournette. You have Ronald Jones playing at a high level. You have a decent offensive line. You have one of the best defensive line in the league. You got Carlton Davis. You got I can't think of the other guy name, the other corner. So you have all those all-star pieces on Bunting or something like that. You have all these all-star pieces. You expected to go to the Super Bowl. You are. To me, Green Bay should have won. But Green Bay miscues with Devontae Adams dropping a easy touchdown back fade. We already know what happened 2 minutes down the stretch. Instead of going for the touchdown, you get the field goal. Tom Brady wasn't that magnificent to me. He went 7 for 14 and 3 interceptions in the second half. Can I interest you in that? No, that was just because they had that dominant team. They were able to beat some of these teams. And it was a couple games they should have lost, like when they played Washington, things like that. It's just that because they have the better teams, not because of specifically Tom Brady. They just have a really good team. And then I didn't even mention Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown is there. Like, you gotta think of that. So if you compare both teams, there is no comparison. Patriots literally have nobody, and the Buccaneers had everybody. So the Patriots to me are not irrelevant, but they need they need pieces. They do need pieces. They got to get Cam Newton out of there. They had to get a quarterback. Wouldn't be surprised if they try to trade up in the draft, but they have to get a quarterback. That's the first thing. Second thing, hopefully those players that opt out come back, Hightower, Patrick and things like that. Then, to me, their defense was still kind of playing at a high level. They had some games that got smoked, but their defense overall was, to me, playing at like a decent level, high level, with all those missing pieces. They had to fix that. They had to get a receiving core. It's a lot of things they have to work on, but I won't be surprised if they go like 10-6 next season. But they have to get the pieces. Patriots are not irrelevant. They just taking a lot of smoke right now. It was expected. It was. But to make it seem like it was solely because of Tom Brady leaving, I believe even if Tom Brady was there, they was probably at best 9-7. I give them 2 extra games. I I still think the Bills win the division. I believe they don't go to the playoffs, and I believe Miami Dolphins would have finished second, even with Tom Brady there. Even with him there. And Tom Brady did the smart thing. He looked at the landscape. Well, Bucks got all these pieces. They got an offensive-minded coach. Their defense is pretty good. They got Mike Evans. They got Chris. Obviously, the Heat are going to go there. Obviously, they had everything set. They just needed a stable quarterback who wasn't going to turn the ball over so much. Which he has not. I get on him about that Green Bay game, but he been pretty much protecting the ball. I can't lie. And when he don't, they usually lose. That's why I was surprised that Green Bay still lost that game. And that's something they can't do against the Chiefs. But Patriots are not irrelevant. Bill Belichick, to me, is one of the greatest head coaches of all time. Even though he got away with a little cheating here and there, but he's still, to me, the greatest coach, one of the greatest coaches of all time, or what I've seen. Like I like to say, I'm a young man. The most relevant coach I've seen in my lifetime, or coaching at a high level, has always been Bill Belichick. And now they trying to make it seem like Tom Brady was solely responsible for those rings. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. If you look at the defensive ranking of the Patriots, every time they got a ring, it was at a high level. They defense played at a high level. Nah, Patriots not irrelevant. And to address the Matthew Stafford thing, I think more the Matthew Stafford thing was because of Matt Patricia. I truly believe all the Lions players hated Matt Patricia, and he didn't want to in any way, shape, or form work with Matt Patricia. Even though he's just going to be on the defense, he probably didn't want to look at that man's face or anything. I really think it had nothing to do with Bill Belichick, or it could have been because Tom Brady, he got some big cleats to fill. So you'll think Matthew Stafford go there, and you'll think it's a ring automatically, and he'll have to fill the void of a Tom Brady, which is, once again, a big shoe to fill. It is. So those are really only the 2 reasons why I believe he didn't want to go to the Patriots. I don't think it's because they are irrelevant or they just blackballed and nobody want to play for them. So I'm telling you, the Patriots will turn it around, even though I still think that would be the Bills division until further notice. But Patriots will turn it around. Enjoy it right now. Enjoy while they down, but they will turn it around. I seen this man, Bill Belichick, go 11-5 with Matt Castle. So I mean, they will turn it around. Trust me, they will turn it around. But what do you think and how do you feel, man? Do you think the Patriots are irrelevant? Do you think it's done for the Patriots? The dynasty is over? I don't think so. Well, the dynasty to me is over. They had to start something new, but I don't think they over. I think players will still want to play for them. I believe they always find that hidden gem. But Bill Belichick do have to start paying players. But just to say their dynasty is like over, like it's done for the Patriots, it's downhill from here on because Tom Brady. Nah, I don't think so. But this is Al Kabir, the analyst. Goes.